It is Friday, November 30th, and I know that because it is the last day of Nanowrimo, and I just finished my novel. It's like 9:30 at night on the very last day. But I finished by like 400 words, which is, I think, the smallest margin I've done it by so far. But I won, and my victory position is sitting on Ellen's floor underneath her zebra comforter. I am rocking the zebra stripes on striped cardigan on striped shirt color combination today because I'm just that fabulous. Mary, your video was beautiful because it was just everything that I needed to hear, even though I couldn't see your face for like any of it. You're so perfect. I really needed to hear all of your stuff about how much you love us and how you're willing to do all these things, because I actually didn't upload a video last Friday because I looked at the channel and the last like 2 or 3 videos were just me and I was like, I need to stop. So I was very glad to see your lovely face, and this is not going to be a quality video. I just realized that. I'm sorry. So thank you for blogging before you go to work in the morning. I love you and I appreciate it. Also, I started your scarf. It's your Christmas present. I'm making you a scarf. But I have like 2 inches done, and so there's absolutely no way that I'm going to actually finish by Christmas. So maybe sometime within the next year or so, you'll get your Christmas present, and it'll be a scarf. I will try to finish it. I just probably won't. Ellen's getting a hat, and those are much easier to knit. They don't take as much time, right, Ellen?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Hi, Mary.
This weekend we're going to go to our Nerdfighter meetup, and we're going to actually go instead of saying that we're going to go and then deciding it's too cold outside, because it's going to be 57 degrees and it's going to be held indoors, which is the important part. Indoors. Yesterday, Ellen texted me at like 10:30, and she was having a major freak out because she realized that vampires can't see their reflections in the mirror, and that's the worst fate she could possibly imagine. So I just thought you should know that this was a very serious concern for young Ellen Donahue, turning into a vampire, and then having to spend the rest of eternity not being able to see herself in the mirror. And as she was saying this, I was like, oh man, let me think about how often do I look at myself in the mirror anyways? So I stopped and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I had clay like all over the side of my glasses. I don't know how long it had been there for, and I don't know how long it would continue to be there for if it wasn't for Ellen Donahue freaking out about vampires. So that happened. Oh yeah, also my parents are moving back to Houston in April, so there's a much wider chance that I will be, on the same continent as you over the summer. I'm just saying, summer break, 4 months in which, there's potential road trips, although I can't actually drive. I might learn how to drive. I might try to learn how to drive, and then I'll just take a trip to Colorado.
Can Mary drive?
I don't know. Mary, can you drive?
I don't know if she has a license.
Mary, you should learn how to drive.
I can drive. I'm the only one that can drive and won't be on the West Coast.
I won't be on the West Coast.
Houston?
Houston is not on the West Coast. It's in Texas.
West half of the country.
It's on the eastern half of Texas.
Which is in the western half of the country.
Yeah, but it's like practically in the middle. Don't ask me questions about geography. Do not do that.
I didn't ask you a question. I stated a fact. And then you disagreed and confused yourself. And then yelled at me for asking you a question.
I'm sorry. I love you. Road trips are things that should happen. I figured that out, and Chicago is almost exactly halfway between Colorado and Massachusetts. But the thing about not meeting in like one of the 3 locations where we live is that we would have to find like a hotel or something.
Or we could just bum it on the streets of Chicago. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, Mary, summer 2013, we're all gonna bum it in the streets of Chicago. This is the plan. I love you, and I will see you at some point.